65 million. Nah, Chelsea got our pants down, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just like what they done to Arsenal for Kai Havertz. They're gonna get 130 million for Havertz amount.
I'm confused on something actually. So you're onto the way users are getting new owners soon, or that could be happening at whatever time.
Yeah.
What's the score with your owners then? Like, because if this,
I'm hearing that they're not looking to spend any money because we're selling the club, so they're waiting for the deal to go through. That's why we ain't signed no one, because they don't want to spend no more money. Like I said, it's like if you've agreed to sell your house, you're not going to just decide to start painting the walls. And
that's what I was going to say. You're not going to make more improvements. Exactly.
Yeah, there's no point, because you're selling it and the house has already been valued. So why would you increase the value on the house that you're not going to benefit from? It makes no difference. So our owners are pretty much saying, listen, the club's almost sold. We're not spending any money, which is why there's been no movement. And I don't think there'll be any movement with us for the next 2 weeks until the club gets sold, at least. So
they'll get sold in the next 2 weeks, you're saying?
I think so. I think it'll get sold. I think it'll get sold before the middle of July. You know what I mean? So like there's rumors that behind the scenes, like the last bits of paperwork's being done, but it's like, you know what it's like. Anything can happen and it can be held up, man. It's not done until it's done. But in the meantime, I don't see us spending a single penny, bro. It's just gonna be speculation. So the media are having a great time right now because we're being linked with 10 new players every day. Every day. You know what I mean? So,
merry-go-rounds of Qatar.
That's just it. That's just what it is. I'm tired of just getting passed around by teams. When are we gonna buy a technical centre mid so we can keep the ball? I'm outside and it's dry rice to me, bro. Listen, this is not the style of football that we're trying to play.
I was gonna say, why is he asking for the technical midfielder? The manager doesn't want to play that.
Yeah, the manager don't want to play like that. The manager does not want to play like that, man. We're trying to play transition. Transition football, bro. Like it just is what it is, similar to what Liverpool play. Like Liverpool don't faff around with the ball in midfield like that, man. They get the ball back to front as quickly as possible, pin the teams in, and then don't let them out. Press and keep them there. Like that's their style of football. Like, you know what I mean? There's different ways to kill teams. I would rather that we kept the ball a bit better, but do you know what I mean? If we had the firepower Liverpool had, I could excuse the way we play. You know what I mean? Because like I said at the top of the program, they got 5 players that are gonna score double figures next season. 5. You know what I mean? We barely have 2. So this is the problem. You know what I mean? This is the actual problem. If you want to play that way, you have to have shooters up top. Liverpool have shooters up top, so they can get away with kind of having a softer belly, yeah, because they've got shooters up top. We don't have shooters. This is the problem, and we're relying on Casemiro playing well and our 2 centre backs. That's why David De Gea got the Golden Glove, because our 2 centre backs and our defensive midfielder were saving our lives, bro. We weren't scoring goals. Look at our goal difference. Like we finished in the top 4, and I think we had single digit goal difference, bro. It's a fucking joke.
What happened to the best striker in Europe?
I have no idea, bro. I don't know who that is. Were you talking about Harry Kane? Because hey, bruv, listen, hey, bruv, you don't play for us. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? I don't even know.
Nah, it was just those fuckers throughout the season, just like, oh, Rashford's now kicking in and Rashford's season, and I'm just like, it's the same.
Rashford went on. I think he went like. You lot tell me in the chat, but I swear he went.
It was like 18 games without scoring. No,
without scoring, bruv. I think it was close to 20. Yeah. Bro, I swear.
Nobody was talking about that.
Bro.
I saw that on Twitter, you know. I was like, what the fuck? You're mad. It's actually gone 18 games without scoring, and that's not being mentioned.
I felt it, but I was thinking this can't be right. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like that. 2 whole months he didn't score for. 2 whole months, and we were playing a game every 3 days. Brother, like, bro, when it happened, 3 months, a man saying, brother, listen. Man was saying like 18. I was like, it can't be. And I was going through all the games counting because I think, no. Bro, it happened. It happened. He had a purple patch where it felt like he was scoring every single game. And then 3 months, no goals, bro. 3 whole months, bro. And it wasn't 3 months injured, no goals. It was 3 months playing, no goals. And that's why I say he's our only attacker that I can almost guarantee double-figure goals from. He's the only one. The only one. And he's smelling a lot of the time. And this is why it's like we can't afford to not control games, because unlike Liverpool, we don't have killers at the other end that can punish teams when they slip. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll catch teams in transition, but then we can't hurt them. The difference is Liverpool will hurt you if they catch you, innit? And that's just what it is. It's like Liverpool, they're like Tank Davis. They got that one punch that can knock you out. Do you know what I mean? They could give up rounds, bro, and then just catch you with that boom, and it's night. United ain't got that. We got pillow hands, bro. So it's one of them ones where it's like, cool. So what? If you're not landing on us, we can't hurt you, innit? And sooner or later, when you can't hurt people, they walk you down, bro. That's the fight game. You know what I mean? People start walking through you, bro, because if they don't respect your power, they start walking you down. And United are a team now. You see them against lesser teams like the Aston Villas and all that, bruv. They're walking us down. Brighton and that. They're like, come on, man, these guys ain't got nothing.
I get what this guy is trying to say, by the way. I get what he's trying to say. I can never, ever utter with my tongue Dele Alli, Young, and Rashford Young in the same sentence. Just not a chance. And it's not a chance. It's not a chance. I understand the different roles as well. Rashford's there to score, and he did that when he was young. Dele Alli was there to be boss, and he did that. But Dele Alli's just in a category of youngsters where, like, come on, like, he was just a different grade of youngster. Rashford has never been what Dele Alli was. Dele Alli was one of the best.
They don't understand, bro. Bruv, Dele Alli, young Dele Alli, man thought he was going to be generational, bro. This is what we. Bro.
Nah, it was Wayne Rooney type stuff. It was Wayne, it was close. You know what I mean? You know, the way we thought about Michael Owen or Wayne Rooney when they were coming through. You looked at Dele Alli the same way. You're thinking, wow, at this age, he's better than Steven Gerrard and Scholes and them, man. You know what I mean? Let's see what he turns into. Rashford. I always had questions on Rashford because you'd seen plenty of that before. You'd seen plenty of running behind the merchants, and you've always just got to see how it goes with those players. If they stay fit and they stay at the right club, then maybe it goes well. But I don't know, lads.
Dele Alli was crazy. Like, he was crazy. Like, we
nearly signed him from MK Dons, you know.
I remember. You lot were supposed to sign him. So it's one of them mad ones.
I think we didn't want to spend an extra mil or something.
Brother, when Tottenham are outbidding you for a player, you know there's something very, very wrong with that, because Tottenham ain't got money like that. Do you know what I mean? So if someone ends up going to Tottenham, instead of you fumbled.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You fumbled 100%. So
someone's even just said in the chat, shout out. But he was talking about how Dele Alli is like what Jude is now. Even that, in my opinion, is not a comparison. Jude's very impressive. And I hope he goes and smashes it at Real Madrid, to be honest. It'd be quite cool to see. He just seems to have that, I don't know, just something about him. Like, he just has the attitude for it. But
yeah. He seems proper, like, locked in it, Jude. He looks like he's very focused on his career and only his career, innit? He doesn't look like he can get distracted by the outside shit like Dele. Do you know what I'm saying? Dude looks like he's very, very focused. He knows what he wants. Do you know what I mean? Even the fact that he chose Real Madrid as well. Like,
it's the smartest. I wouldn't have understood the Liverpool thing besides sentiment.
Yeah, 100%. It's a career move. He went against the club that he grew up supporting to go to Real Madrid because it was a career decision. It wasn't an emotional decision. It wasn't that. Do you know what I mean? And that just tells me that this guy's serious about making the most out of his career, innit? And that's all it is, because he's going to a new culture, new country. Fair enough, he's lived in Germany anyway, but in Germany, like, I've traveled there loads of times and the majority of them speak very good English, so it's not like you're not struggling to adapt. Spain's going to be different. It's going to be very different. Do you know what I mean? So he's putting himself in a different environment, and he's willing to do that. And his brother's still in England, so his parents are probably still going to stay in England, so he's going to be there by himself at 19, and he's chosen that. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, he's very focused. And I think he'll do well because of his attitude. He will. But Dele Alli was different, though. He was different.
As a footballer, it's not even close. You're right. He
was so different. He was so different, bro. And the thing is with Ali, it's like, almost because he was playing for Tottenham, we didn't really appreciate how good he was because it's Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, they're shit. So you're like, he's good.
I know, but do you know what, though? I disagree. I thought he was a striving force to why they was as good as they was at the time.
He was, but you never really rate Tottenham players. It was Crystal Palace when he flicked it up and hit the volley.
Oh, come on. It's just stuff like that's a joke. And do you know what was impressive? He was a tall,
quite lanky, and he hasn't got pace like that, but he had quick little feet and different.
He was actually quite slow. Like, he was
Yeah.
actually like turn slow, but just the way he done it, the timing of the passes and the link-up play and the dribbling, it was all just beautiful to watch. Like you said, he was just one of those young players. And what I was just saying about Jude, this will take him a lot further. He was the captain of Dortmund, bro. Took them to a title race to the last day. Unreal. But what Dele Alli was as a footballer, ability.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just crazy. See, it was beautiful, man. I had to mention that when I saw the super chat, lads.
No,
was a
you're
different
right.
player.
Dele, yeah. You know what it is? Dele is a prime example, yeah, of people tarnishing their legacy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because everyone sees what he is now, and they're super quick to forget what he was. Just because he's ended up, in a lot of opinions, wasting his career, you can't take away them 2-3 years when he was purring. When he was purring, he was unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't take away from that. Just because he's not doing it now, you still can't take it away, bro. Like, in what, 10-15 years, we're going to be talking about him the way he talked about him. Yeah, that version of Dele Alli, like what he could have been. Do you know what I'm saying? The streets won't forget Dele Alli, bro. Just like the Ben Arthurs and the Taraps of this world that had unbelievable talent, but they didn't kick on. Dele Alli's right in there, bro. But Dele Alli, peak Dele Alli was a joke.
I have one issue with the Dele Alli slander. I get it. The kid does balloons. I'm on it. You know what I mean? And then he goes out and does like the gas and that. But come on, why was people talking to him about like why do people try and lecture him is what I don't get. Because to be fair, Jack Wilshere, he didn't throw his career away. It was injuries and whatnot, right? But it was just
also the sniff as well, though.
Was he?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? And everyone was like, "Oh, this
Jack Wilshere was a partier, bro. I know that for a fact, innit? I knew guys at Arsenal, bro.